The impact of single parenting. Being a single parent can be a very difficult task. A single parent has to take on the responsibilities of both the mother and the father, which means double the workload. But how does this affect the children? Single parenting can both be negative and positive for the children. As a child of divorce, I've personally experienced these effects of having only one parent in the household. While it was obviously very hard to have to go through the adversity that comes along with divorce, I also know that great things can come from it. Single parenting can be difficult and it might have negative effects on the children, like they might not be able to form bonds as easily. They might become envious of their friends that have a traditional family. They might be lonely at times, or if the parents got divorced, like in my case, there are some adjustment issues. For the parent, there may be financial issues. They have to take on double the responsibility, and it can be harder to get everything done in a day. When my parents split up, I chose to stay with my mom, and while that was kind of hard for her, my brother, and myself, there were also a lot of positive effects. For me, it helps the child form a stronger bond with the primary parent. It teaches responsibility, maturity, and helps the child be more independent and be able to go out and do things for themselves. For me, I learned to go out and do things for myself. I can go to church by myself. I run errands alone, and for me, it makes me genuinely happy to do things like that because it gives me a sense of accomplishment. Single parenting is difficult, but there are definitely some ways to make it easier for the parent. Tailoring the day to fit the child's schedule makes everyone feel more secure and at ease, and it's one of the best things that the parent can do for both the children and the parent. Another one of the most important things for a single parent to do is to learn to care for themselves and make sure they are happy and healthy mentally and physically. As the child's primary caregiver, they are who they look up to the most, so making sure that they are in a positive atmosphere is very crucial. Let me end by saying single parenting is hard and can be very trying at times, but it is not all bad for the parent or the child. Single parenting can have both positive and negative effects. Like I said, the child may have a hard time forming bonds. They may be envious of their friends that have a regular family, and they may feel lonely at times. The parent may struggle to make ends meet or to get everything done in a day. However, there are some plus sides to being raised in a single parent household. The children learn responsibility, they mature quickly, and learn to be independent. It may never be easy, but there are ways to make it easier. Being a parent is a very important job, but being a single parent is heroic. At the end of the day, as long as the children are happy and healthy and everyone does their very best, that is all that matters. And my sources are the American Psychological Association and Mom Junction.